Today we've got the easiest no EX deck you will ever play, Mama Blissey and the 3 baby Pokemon. This deck is so simple, so powerful, and honestly a total no-brainer. Blissey from the Ho-Ho pack has one of the most busted attack in the game. It does 20 more damage for each energy attached. The base cost is 3 energy, so that's already 60 extra plus the 20 base damage, a clean 80. Now if you attach 6 energy, Blissey hits 140 damage. That's enough to one-shot all 3 legendary dogs, Arceus EX and Darkrai EX. At 7 energy, Giratina gets blown away. And at 8 energy, you can literally knock out almost everything in the current format in one hit. Sounds like a lot of energy, right? Actually, it's not. With the help of your baby Pokemon and basic energy, you can stack up 6 to 7 energy in just 3 to 4 turns. Depend on if you go first or second. That's crazy acceleration for a non-EX deck. The one real problem, you need Chansey to evolve into Blissey. But don't panic, Pokeball and the Pokemon communication make it consistent. And if you start with Chansey, no worries. You can stall it with its ability or even use Ilima to scoop it back to your hand and reset. The plan never changes. Feed Chansey, evolve into Blissey, and then unleash Mama's one-shot power. This deck is simple, straightforward, and ridiculously satisfying. Just attach energy, evolve, and smash. No fancy combos, no complicated math. Let Mama Blissey does all the work for you. Stay tuned to watch the gameplay to see the strategy of the deck. The card list for this deck is on the left, and the packs you have to open up to acquire the cards on the right. Let's start. Okay, going second. Now let's see what he takes out. Okay, so it's going to be a Guzzlord deck. I do have to be careful because that grind core does counter me. Okay, well, let's see how many stacks I can set up. Okay. So I'm not gonna put that thing on right now. Let's use Toasty Toss. So I will need at least 7. To one-shot that Guzzlord. Okay. Now it will be nice if I can have one more. Perfect. Okay, let's use Toasty Toss. So he should have put the energy on the Guzzlord. But he's giving me a time for me to set up my Blissey, so. Okay, so there we go, Ultra Thruster. Okay. Okay, so time to use Mars. We'll have 2 cards to start with. Okay, let's give Giant Cape. Okay, and then Splash Toss. Okay, just have to be careful with Mars or Sabrina. Okay, so I do have to use my Blissey here. I really hope that I could have stayed on longer period of time, but that's fine. Okay, so let's use communication. Hopefully I can set up one more Chansey. That's okay. Let's use it one more time. Okay. So I guess we'll just keep rolling. So 160. So I will be able to knock out everything next turn. Let's see what he does. Yeah, I'm really glad he did not retreat. Okay. So now I have 180 damage, which I will be able to knock out everything. But it's interesting that he did not retreat. I thought he was going to retreat. But let's see. I know he has a grind core. He could use it if he has a supporter card. Let's see if he has it. Of course. Now let's see. Okay, so this will determine everything. I hope you miss. Ooh. Okay. So that's game. Very lucky I just lost 1 energy. Okay, so starting with Chansey here. Not a good start. So you really don't want to start with Chansey here, but that's okay. Okay, so let's see what we have. So we do have Magby here. Now it would have been nice if I could stack up in the first turn, but I will not be able to do that, so that's still okay. Okay, but good, I have my second Chansey. That's at least good. Now, it would be nice if I could have Elima here. Okay, so let's buy time. Okay. Okay, so that's going to be a Solgaleo. I just realized that energy card. So I'm really good at I did Mars on him. Okay, so just going to put my energy. You also have to keep putting his energy and find his Solgaleo. Since his Solgaleo is going to be his main card. Okay, so here comes the Solgaleo. Okay. So I will not be able to stack up here as much, but let's still stack it. Okay, so it will do 100 damage, at least next turn. So let's see. Okay. Okay, so let's put a cape. So I know that the Suicune is just a decoy. The only thing that I have to worry is the Solgaleo. I think he will just retreat here. Okay. Kuzma. You have to retreat, because that's the only Pokemon. Okay. These people are very confident. Okay. Yeah, so he did make a mistake. Okay, going second. So let's see what he sets up. Okay, so it's going to be a Dragonite deck. Let's see if he used Dragonite EX or Dragonite. That doesn't really matter. If it's a Dragonite EX, I should have 180 damage to one-shot a Dragonite. So this is going to be interesting. It's going to be a setup versus setup. Okay, so let's use research. Hopefully I can get something here. Okay, so I got all my baby Pokemon. Let's use Tossy Toss. And just keep stacking up until I can one-shot the Dragonite. He will also need to find his Pichu, since I don't see the lightning energy. Okay, so I will need 9 energy, which is about 200. I think he uses Dragonite DX. Okay, so there is a Dragonair. Okay, so let's just setting up. I might prepare my second Chansey if he takes this long. I think that way it's safer. But if it's a Dragonite EX, he can one-shot my Chansey, so let's see. Okay, so there is the Pichu. Yep, so it's a little tricky than my Blissey deck because he needs specific energy, where Blissey is just collection of energy. But I think he made a mistake setting up his Dragonair there. So let's actually prepare my second Chansey if I could actually get it. Perfect. Okay, so this one has 5 energy. Now it has 6. That will do 140 damage. And he will need one more turn, unless he can set up his Dragonite right now. But let's see. Okay, so his Dragonite EX is ready. Does he have it though? Okay, so he does not have it yet. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take out my Blissey, because I have a feeling that's going to be a regular Dragonite. I don't feel safe. Okay. So let's use Tossy Toss. And then prepare my second Blissey. Just in case. So I can smell a normal Dragonite. Okay, so he does have a lightning energy. I guess he was just unlucky. Now let's see if you have it. Okay, so he will use it. What's it going to be? Normal Dragonite? Okay. I'm really glad I set up my second Chansey. Whoa, okay, so I will not be able to lose any more Pokemon, or it's gonna be my loss. Okay, so let's prepare one more. This should be my win here, since he took out my 2 baby Pokemon, so he's only gonna have 1 card to start with. And I am very confident with my setup here. Energy Blow, 1 shot. He does have his Dragonite EX set up, if, of course, if he could get it. If he cannot, it will be my win. And I really hope he doesn't have it. Good.